Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, Kim Folk. It's the Cadillac Talk Morning Show, and I am your host, Macaroni Big Tony Jones in the building. Thursday morning. Goddamn it, I'm about to say Thursday evening. My mind's all over the place. I'm thinking about tomorrow for the weekend, and it's still Thursday. We are one subscriber away from 2,000. Y'all watching today? You know what I'm going to say, right? Hit that subscribe button for a player partner. Smash up the like for a player partner. You know what I'm talking about? And if you have not done it already, and you've been watching the videos, and you got them hype points, you know what I mean? Those of y'all been using the hype points, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? It helps the channel go a long way. You know what I'm talking about? We got them stuff to get into this morning. So salute to everybody, wherever you are in the world. I say you nothing but love. I say you nothing but blessings. I hope your health is good, your finances even better. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get down to the smoke, because we got some, well, first of all, we got a poll running. Wack 100 say the industry's coming for Drake. And right before we get to the industry coming for Drake, it's already started. All right, shout out to the man, Show Face News, and the mayor. All right, let's go.
Romanian plus-size model Gracie Bon has just went viral after accusing Drake of being a power bottom. Now, she said this on a Spanish-speaking podcast and says that this all occurred at a party that happened while they were dating while she was actually married. But here's how it gets crazier. Drake just responded last night on Aiden Ross's live stream where him and Aiden Ross just went nuclear. Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. We're back again with yet again another one. Listen, also make sure you're hitting the hype button, because the hype button helps the channel in a major way. So if you got hype points, hype up this video. Ladies and gentlemen, Gracie Bon outed Drake yesterday. Alright, everybody's caught wind of it by now. But Drake has also responded late last night on Aiden Ross's stream. Now, Gracie Bon is saying that her romance with Drake ended after what she saw at his party. They weren't women, and they weren't cyborgs either. Alright? That's what she says on the Spanish-speaking podcast. Alright? Now, here's what he's saying in the clip.
Ya veo por qué no quería que yo fuera. Ya veo por qué no quería que yo estuviera presenciando. Entonces ahí murió todo para mí, yo lo bloqueé.
I'm sorry, first of all, hold on. Before she says, so what? So this is why it ended for me. I blocked him. All right, so she blocked him. But what the fuck is that? I said, yo, Drake. First of all, she was married. I don't know who she was married to. I don't understand. I like 90s fine. I don't know what the hell this is. This motherfucker, Nick. I don't know about the BBL or what the fuck that is. I don't know what that's swollen.
No quiero saber nada.
¿Pero qué pudo haber sucedido en ese party? Yo no estoy entendiendo.
Ella tuvimos esa conversación y no tampoco quiso decir.
Hay extraterrestres de la 51. ¿Qué pasó?
No,
Detalle.
pero el hecho de que yo sea alguien que tú estimas, de que tú, o sea, porque si tú me introduciste a tu hijo, a tu mamá, me has llevado cosas que de confianza.
Lo vio con otra, lo vio con otra.
Lo llenó de mujeres de él.
Lo vio con otra.
Y la verdad, lo llenó de mujeres de él. Sí, lo llenó de mujeres de él.
Fue eso. Lo viste con más mujeres ya.
Ya.
Sí, pero no de la manera que ustedes imaginan.
No.
So they was hoping that it was another woman. They was praying to God, like, yo, what's the worst of the worst? You saw Drake was another bitch, huh? It's not the worst of the worst. No, it's not the worst of the worst.
¿Y cómo?
¿Ah? No quiero decir nada. No, eran mujeres. Si se pueden llamar mujeres.
Oh.
No eran trans.
Ay, Dios.
La vaina está fea.
Hold on, wait. I think this was early. Hold on. Yo, Master, I'm scared. Yo.
Tengo miedo. Noticias internacionales.
Pero ok, igual, o sea, ya lo que pasó, ya eso me enseñó mucho de que en verdad un hombre, aunque sea artista, aunque sea famoso, sinceramente, si el hombre no se preocupa por ti, no importa cómo tú te sientas, ahí no es. O sea, de verdad que yo no voy a estar como... Dizque, ay, porque tú eres tú, ahí sí, hazme lo que quieras, pisoteame. No, o sea, tampoco así.
¿Qué se siente de pasar de Drake a la fruta?
Now, with these type of accusations, which I'm sure Drake has had before, just not...
Good morning, Lady T. Yeah, I don't know what the boy done got himself into this morning. I don't know what Drake done got himself into. And the thing about it is, I do remember when they were dating. I swear to God, I could have swore to God I saw Drake with some pictures with the bitch one time when they was dating. You know what I mean? With this, yo, this takes the cake. Now, whether you believe it or not, I don't know. Now, why I want to tend to believe it? It's because what they decide to do after the fact.
On this level, what do we make of this? I mean, we be seeing Drake wear nail polish, and this happened like last year, and that was a very weird turnaround. When I see a man wearing nail polish, I'm automatically assuming he's turning a new leaf in life in a different type of way. All right, he is joining the other side, champ. All right, that's how I look at it. I'm not gonna lie, because something is definitely going on within. All right, in multiple ways, that is, in many different ways. We also see Drake doing his signature duck lips. Could this be a key indicator that she may be telling the truth? Let's dream.
El problema estuvo en que después de eso hubo un stream.
There was a stream with a gringo named A. Whoa. What is a gringo? What the fuck is a gringo? That means I'm a white boy, right? Who does this torta?
So now this is the response now. Drake saying big cap. Now if it's me, now I don't know, I'm in psychology. If it's big cap, because I mean the internet say a whole bunch of shit. I got on TikTok, them niggas say a whole bunch of shit. They make up shit. But if it's not true, you don't even entertain it. I don't entertain none of the bullshit. I know it's a lot of bullshit. So for the fact that you on the stream with Aiden entertaining it, it looked like a guilty conscience. It looked like the nigga guilty. And that girl, I don't know what that is.
Think she's talking about like that? Huh? All right, let me see. Gringo named Aiden Ross. You could have just said Aiden Ross. You could have just said Aiden. It was Nelk too. Let's see.
Ajá. Entonces invito a todos los que estaban ahí, todo, o sea, yo me quedé como que esto no es la persona que yo admiraba, no es la persona que yo hablaba, entonces ya
Back all this crazy.
ahí se murió todo.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You must have a like really good dick, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, listen, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You might just have those really good dick. I ain't gonna lie, listen, bro. You know I'm your boy.
You see, this is why Drake is going to lose the battle. Nigga, if you continue this shit, it's over. And we ain't even get to what Wack said. But nigga, you and the boys can't be talking like that. I don't know, man. Somebody got to tell them to get off the streams. You know what I mean? Streaming is not for everybody.
But like, you know I can talk to you like that, bro. You gotta think about it, chat. Like, the fact that somebody is lying and like on live television like this, bro, is crazy. Chat. She is.
I don't think she lying, man. She didn't even want to tell the story. She was trying her best not to embarrass the nigga. She done said, yo, I met his mother, I met his son. I said, nigga, she can't be lying about that shit. I don't think she's lying.
Lying because she didn't get. I'm gonna be real. That's really all it is. You got sent on a private jet with hotel suites in London for you put up no money. Okay. She probably didn't get, and she's mad. And
so Drake, according to your boy, you fly bitches out to London to send them back home. Come on, now your boy is saying that you a dibble dabbler. Now that's what I hear. I hear dibble dabbler movements when I hear shit like that. A nigga gonna fly. I don't care. The nigga, first of all, you saw that bitch before you flew her out. So you flew the bitch to London just to fly her ass back out. That's what you guys are coming up with. I said, my nigga, y'all got to stop.
You know what? And I get it, bro. If Drake puts you on a jet and doesn't f you, I'd be mad too.
He's moving.
What?
The fuck? All right, that was weird. You know what I mean? If I'm a girl, obviously, bro. Y'all know I'm straight. But y'all get what I'm saying.
Todo el mundo se coge con todo el mundo.
No se cogen con todo el mundo,
That's crazy.
pero
Now, of course, you know, Drake is gonna crash out and etc. All right, obviously, there's no proof that this actually happened.
Now, obviously, when I say meaningful success,
all right, that's the first part of the segment. This heifer is accusing you of some shit. It already started. She's not accusing you of being with other women. She said there was transformers in the building. That's what she said. Now, you felt to go online to, you know what I mean, to go back and forth. I don't know why. I had to defend yourself. I don't know why. I'll RBX, OG, start a lawsuit. This is where we get the Wack 100 speaking. Nigga, this lawsuit is dangerous.
I mean,
Dangerous.
post-streaming era, because obviously RBX is a legend. I'm not going to take it away from him. All right, he had his run, he had his era. But post-streaming era, he has had little to no success whatsoever. And he's a part of the class action lawsuit, and he's leading the class action lawsuit against Spotify, alleging that because Drake and other major artists are able to bot these streams on their platform, that right there means that the other smaller artists aren't getting their fair shot and their fair due, and is actually stifling their success. Okay, so the lawsuit alleges, okay, that the fraudulent activity took place between January of 2022 and September of 2025, according to the complaint. It claims an examination of Drake's streams revealed abnormal VPN usage had obscured the location of the bot accounts streaming Drake's songs. For instance, the lawsuit claims that over a 4-day period in 2024, at least 250,000 streams of his song No Face originated in Turkey, but were falsely geomapped through the coordinated use of VPNs to the United Kingdom in an attempt to obscure their origins. They would also say, like, yo, like the population in which these streams is coming from, they're unable to handle like the high like streaming volume, bro. Like, if the
they done caught the situation, man. Drake should have shut his mouth, should have never said shit. Now, this is a good lawsuit. Now, my nigga, that nigga got a point. The nigga saying, yo, listen, because you nigga was faking this nigga streams and shit, nigga, we can't eat. Oh, the nigga, he fucked up. Oh, nigga, you should have shut your mouth.
The population has like 1,000 people in this town and they got 200 million streams. There's obviously something wrong with this, right? These people are not streaming this 200 million times. They will also say no exact places or numbers were given, though the lawsuit would claim that some streams reportedly originated in areas with 0 residential addresses. Again, how are they able to get this backend information? Think about it, people. The lawsuit further claims that the number of streams of Drake's music attributed to individual accounts is staggering and irregular, with a massive amount of accounts listening to Drake's music, doing so 23 hours a day.
Bro, those are bots. Now, this is the thing. How the fuck did RBX? Do you know what kind of listen, Drake have to work hard to get the back end information. RBX ain't that big of a nigga. So if you ask me, hell nigga, they sent the West Coast nigga to do the dirty work. That's right. They sent a Cali nigga. So the Cali nigga's gonna do the dirty work, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna bring that nigga down. Yeah, it's already started. It's already started.
Less than 2% of these users, the lawsuit goes on to claim, account for roughly 15% of Drake's streams, and about 9% of Drake's streams are attributable to less than 1% of these users.
Built your ass, we'll tear your ass down.
All because he wanted to be a soul loser.
Okay, wait, pay attention.
Yeah.
I want y'all to really think about in the last week what has happened since UMG has won that and they had to drop that Drake being sued for falsely promoting Steak. It's coming. Remember I told y'all this. The women are coming next. Them people ain't going for that. Oh, you think you finna, cause we didn't. They just hit him with the Steak lawsuit, saying you falsely promoting the gambling act. You using the money from there. You lying to the people. You never put up no money. Now it is. The women coming next, bro.
Ooh, women. Ooh.
Watch. Listen, bro.
Finish your move.
All these is guilty of DMing and putting the bitch on that plane.
Yo, hear what he said? All these niggas is guilty of DMing bitches and putting them on that plane. That's why Puffy's in prison today. That is why Puffy's in prison. They caught the main act. I never heard that shit ever. You know what I'm saying? To Puffy. They had to do something to send that nigga to jail. You know what I mean? And all that nigga was doing was like, you know what I mean? Yeah, male models. I don't understand. But these niggas, like Drake was doing it. Yeah.
Man, Wack, you said this a while ago. You said all this shit was coming. Man.
Didn't I tell you? I said, bro.
They're crazy, man.
Bro, I don't know who this think he is. Bad work. Just try to drop it in the chat. See what's going in the chat.
Hey, if that
it's in the chat. Yeah.
If anything come from that Spotify situation, can he receive jail time, or is it more like?
No, that ain't designed for him to get jail time. That's designed to take his stardom, take his status. Oh, them shits was fake.
This lawsuit is going to put a wedge in his career. It's over. Them white folks is setting him up. Nigga, that lawsuit can't send you to prison. But what that lawsuit's gonna do is expose Spotify, expose the fact that nigga, half of your career was bought. You know what I'm saying? That means you wasn't the nigga you said you was. It's over. Oh my God, nigga. Why did you open the can? Should've left that shit a fucking alone, took the L, moved to fucking France, and called it a day. And how you got this shit? Holy fuck.
You ain't who we thought you was.
But I know with him being a legend.
Yo, man, I got to move on in the day. Before I move on, we got 100% in the vote and say, man, it's the industry get back. Payback time for the industry. Yeah, you don't go against the hand that feeds you. The machine, and I think the machine ain't gonna get you back. Like, I don't know what he's thinking in his mind. Like he's bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. Nobody. Young Bleed, man, shit. After the verses, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The man, unfortunately, passed away. We got his son speaking. I'm gonna let him speak. You know what I mean? Let him speak on the situation because a lot of talk has been going around. So we gonna get it straight from the family. You know what I'm talking about?
Worldwide, a lot of people were concerned for him. They wasn't sure of what they heard. So I'm here to confirm, as his oldest child, that he has gained his wings. My dad was 51 years old when this happened to him. He's born June 6, 1974. And, you know, that's so we have the official date because I saw his name was, I saw his age was printed out wrong. So, the big question, what happened? So my dad didn't have no real health issues. These are just chapters in life. And I hope after this video, the people that have went through the same thing or going through grieving moments find peace in this video here.
Man, I saw a video where somebody said Master P sacrificed him. And then he made a comparison that somebody else passed, what was the girl's name? One of the girls from 3 6 Mafia passed away after a versus. You see what I'm saying? So he's trying to go somewhere. I don't know. Some people will stretch any goddamn thing. You know what I mean?
So my dad, like most as you get in age, had high blood pressure. You know, he'd take his medicines and, you know, do what he do as a celebrity. So not much. After his huge celebration of the verses, went to an after party, and that's where, you know, everything kind of spiked. I did want to clear up and let people know because people was thinking it was that it was deeper than that, but nah, it was more of a natural thing that, you know, caused this to happen to him. Once he collapsed, he did pass from the aneurysm, the bleed to the brain. We don't know, at least right now. And when they called me and gave me all the news, I don't know much about aneurysms, so I'm not sure if there's something that he been had or how that works. But after this, I will be doing some research just so I could get a better understanding on aneurysms. But all I know is after the collapse, that's when we heard about it. Like I say, my dad was never in and out of the hospital, so, and that's the unfortunate thing about sickness a lot of times, especially men-wise. We don't really go to the hospital much. Something got to be going on wrong with us in order for us to go to the hospital. And that's not saying that, but, you know, as a man, y'all know what I mean.
In January 2022.
Man, unfortunate turn of events, man. You know what I mean? But I would say if the man went out, he went out happy in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Last hoorah on the stage. You know what I mean? One of the biggest verses that went down. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, this, I mean, shit. You represented for New Orleans. It's unfortunate, but I'm sure as a craftsman entertainer, nigga, he went out happy. You know what I'm saying? He went out doing what he loved, enjoying the game. Now, NLE Choppa got beef with YoungBoy. We talked about it yesterday. I don't know how we got there, so I'm like, you know what? I don't found a video that got it all put together. So we gonna break it down. I got a good about 8-minute segment here. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna break down the entire saga. Cause when I saw YoungBoy's KO shit, NLE Choppa, I'm like, if I'm YoungBoy, I ain't arguing with this dibble dabbler. I ain't got time for this shit.
NLE Choppa was walking through LAX when some random dude walks up, pulls out his phone and started recording. Within seconds, it turns ugly.
I asked you 9 times.
That clip spread like wildfire. But what a lot of people didn't realize at first was why it happened. That wasn't just a random fight. That dude was a diehard NBA YoungBoy fan. And this little scuffle ended up causing one of the ugliest beefs in modern rap. That escalated to the point where Choppa is now publicly executing YoungBoy in his music videos. But how did it even get this far? To really understand it, we've got to go all the way back to the beginning. When NLE Choppa first came up, people immediately noticed the similarities between him and YoungBoy. It didn't help that Choppa's first big hit, Shot of Flow, dropped right around the same time NBA YoungBoy was dominating YouTube with his emotional, angry storytelling. The internet did what it always does. It made it a competition. At first, though, it wasn't hate. Choppa actually looked up to YB. He literally called him one of his favorite rappers on a Instagram Live.
When the f have I ever said I'm trying to beef with YoungBoy? Let me know. YoungBoy my favorite rapper.
But at some point, they both got sick and tired of the comparisons, so we're out to prove just who was the hardest. Then the first crack started showing when NLE Choppa linked up with Fredo Bang for a song. You see, Fredo Bang and NB YoungBoy have had serious...
I'm sorry. I can't take NLE Choppa serious after what he did in the video. My nigga, when did you learn to move your hips like a little girl? That's what I got to know. You cannot participate in gangster rap, trill music, or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, and be dancing like that. I know, no how.
Problems for a long time, as it was even alleged that members of Fredo's gang had a hand to play in the attempted hit that almost took YoungBoy's life.
The police department is investigating a shooting that unfortunately resulted in the death of one person and injuring another. Once Sunny Isles officers responded to the scene is when they discovered multiple vehicles that were shot at and were impacted.
So after aligning with a rapper that might have tried to get YoungBoy killed, it was clear that from that point on, Choppa had finally drawn a line in the sand. The pressure got heavier when Choppa had an issue with Quando Rondo. If you know YoungBoy's circle, you know Quando is basically family to him. It appears that the two of them were at a club, and they didn't have many nice things to say about each other. This led to an altercation between them that involved punches and bottles being thrown. This was documented by Quando as he went over to Instagram to brag about it.
Can't trade nobody say, yeah, his partner ran up on me, cracked him in this shit with a Hennessy bottle. Bust his little face all open.
Choppa didn't stay silent either, as he accused Quando of being a pussy by hiding behind members of his security.
Yo, hold on. Yo, wait a second. You niggas got all this money, and y'all got time to be busting Hennessy bottles in the club and shit? I mean, niggas don't understand their blessings. What the fuck are you niggas doing?
Behind security. And then you throwing bottles like a...
YoungBoy couldn't clap back at Choppa though, because as all this was happening, he was still in big trouble. YoungBoy was dealing with serious legal issues tied to his May 12th shooting. It turns out that while YoungBoy was the one targeted in the shooting, a judge still held him responsible for the altercation that led to an innocent bystander losing his life. So since the judge saw him as a threat to society, he was placed on house arrest. But while all that was happening, Choppa got closer to King Von, and that friendship looked real. They made music together, hung out, and showed genuine respect.
He was the realest person I had in the industry. Like, when he used to be...
Man, I guarantee Von didn't know this nigga was a dibble dabbler. I know Von didn't know. Because if that's the case, then Von got to be a dibble dabbler too. I don't know. And I don't want to say that though. I know Von could not have known. Von probably turning in his grave right now, pissed the fuck off at the way you behaving. God damn it.
On house arrest, and I used to hit him, bro. I was coming to him. Like, I actually kicked it with bro and spent time with bro.
You could tell Choppa saw Von as a brother figure, but there was one big problem. Von was also beefing with YoungBoy's crew. This led to Von getting killed outside an Atlanta nightclub. This escalated the beef even further because now NLE had lost someone close to him because of YoungBoy's camp.
It hit me hard, man. I remember I was cooking. My brother just walked in, but he was like, you know King Von died? So when I looked at it, it just hit me crazy. And I remember, boy, I dropped down to the floor, I started crying. And
YoungBoy didn't hold back after Von's death as he further pressed on by dropping the diss track, Bring the Hook. And in it, he takes a shot at O Block, King Von's neighborhood. That line spread everywhere, and it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, especially those who were close to Von. NLE Choppa decided he wasn't staying quiet when Lil Reese...
I don't think YoungBoy gives a fuck. YoungBoy don't give a goddamn. I said, don't bring that shit to Atlanta. You know what I mean? Yeah. We don't do that shit.
Another Chicago rapper tweeted that YoungBoy was just rapping like everybody else. Choppa jumped in and replied, I stamped that. It was short, but that tweet said everything. He was basically siding with Chicago, publicly agreeing that YB was being fake. The beef had officially gone public. It was no longer fans comparing them. It was NLE Choppa versus NBA YoungBoy confirmed. And it wasn't only the rappers who were involved, as even the fans wanted a taste. This is where the airport fight comes back into play. Months after all the back and forth, Choppa's walking through an airport unbothered when some guy pulls a phone out, and you can hear him announce he's a YoungBoy fan before he swings at NLE.
Yo, yeah, I just knocked out NLE Choppa. He's a fucking bitch. Oh, 4K trade.
At first, it looked like Choppa got knocked out, but if you pay close attention, you'll see him slipping since he was wearing flip-flops.
The shit in the airport. Because they were trying to say you got knocked out. I ain't see the knockout. It looked like you tried
to... Man, that nigga walking through the airport by himself, no security, bro. That's a real nigga. That's a real nigga. And I guarantee, if he was allowed to walk around with his pistol on the flights, nigga, you would have got headbutt. Yeah. I know. I'm not gonna ask no questions. I know.
A hook off on a nigga, you slipped.
Yeah, flip-flop.
After a while, the noise started dying down. Both rappers focused on their own music, and it almost felt like things might cool off for good, especially since YoungBoy was giving Lil Durk all his attention. But then Choppa decided to stir the pot again. You see, during his Massa tour, YoungBoy began performing his diss track, I Hate YoungBoy. The song was mainly targeted at Lil Durk, but he also had a few lines for rappers like Gucci Mane, Boosie, and of course, NLE Choppa. This performance clearly opened up some old wounds for NLE Choppa, so he released his own diss track titled KO, and he wasn't trying to hide it either. He depicted a broken down version of YoungBoy crying and further disrespected him by whooping him in the ass.
This got to be the most... I mean, listen, bro. If you have not seen the video, I don't know how this nigga could say the video was dope. I think the video was terrible. That nigga walking around like a little girl. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen nigga. Come on with it, man. You Bobby Brown or Cisco? That's what I got to know. Huh?
Track. People on Twitter accused Choppa of dissing YB for clout, but even if that's true, we still have to admit the track is actually a banger. As of now, YoungBoy hasn't
the track's not a banger by no stretch of the imagination, and these are the visuals. It's terrible.
Responded to the diss. Instead, his mother came to his defense, calling out Choppa for not being relevant anymore.
So you want to make a video?
And if you wasn't watching yesterday, this is what the mama had to say. I'm gonna let the whole thing play this time. I cut it short yesterday. It's what the mama had to say before we move on to the next segment.
Around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knees smoking a crack pipe, and you're saying Cottrell is evil and he's a bad influence. Your head looks like a penis without a rubber on top of it, but yet you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody.
Now, it's not clear where the beef goes from here.
Yo. I don't know where the beef goes from here, but if I'm a YoungBoy, I'm not beefing with a double dabbler. Nope. Because then they gonna assume you're a double dabbler while you entertaining this nigga shit. I don't care. I know he can make all the KO songs he wants and parade around like a little bitch. Who cares? Go back over there with the double dabblers. You know what I mean? All right, we got a police officer in Baltimore, goddammit, damn near try to kill a nigga. We got everything on camera. Yeah, luckily, niggas record everything nowadays. You know what I mean? Yeah. Goddamn right. Let's go.
Yeah, what's your reason to stop me? You ain't even got no reason to stopping him, bro. Hey, yo, walk up. I'm gonna hit the alley, yo. Go ahead, Trey, walk up, bro. He beating. He ain't even got no reason to stop me. Hey, yo, what the f? You gonna hit him with the car? Yo, what the f, bro? Yo, yo. Hey, yo. Come back this way, yo.
If the man didn't run and cut a certain way, you gonna run him over. You would have killed him. You would have been that. You would have ran him over. Like, what was you gonna do? Hit the brake one time? No. Come on, man. Now watch. It gets worse.
You crashing it all that. You really crashing out, bro. Go ahead. Really crashing out, bro. You crashed his car and all that.
Tonight, we're hearing from the man who recorded this viral video showing a Baltimore police officer trying to run over someone with his patrol car in Park Heights. Fox 45's Keith Daniels has been following this story all night.
He joins us live now with an update from police and the community's concerns. Keith.
I'm wondering if the cop was drunk. Because all rage, right? He tried to run the man over. To go into an alley and crash the car? So what are we going to do? Blame it on the niggas? If the camera wasn't rolling, somehow, some way, he's blaming it on the niggas.
Well, Maxine and Kai, we've learned the identity of the officer involved in that incident. The man seen running in that video says the officer's patrol car struck him, and tonight, the man who caught it on camera.
You gonna hit him with the car? Yo, what the f, bro? Yo, hell no, yo.
For some, it's simply hard to believe. Look at it. A Baltimore City police officer caught on video trying to run down a man.
If I ain't have it on camera, nobody would have knew.
Slick Brown is the one who captured the images with his cell phone camera. The video now gone viral.
Almost 1 million views.
With nearly 1 million views at this hour on social media.
Oh, what the f, bro?
His friend running, the officer in his marked patrol cruiser, chasing him.
Coming, Ray hit my man, like, for no reason. It's like he ain't even make no arrest for real. Like, he just tried to automatically hit him. Like, he ain't never try to chase him or nothing. Like, it's like he was just trying to kill my man out the rip. Like, he ain't care about his life or nothing.
The incident happened.
Clearly, he had no care about the man's life. It leads me to think, how often does this shit happen? No. I'm a firm believer if it happens once, it happened many times that we did not see. I'm a firm believer in that shit. So luckily, the nigga got that shit on camera. But how many times did this shit happen when a cop would run over a nigga and then say, oh, well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. The fuck are we talking about, nigga? I hope they send that nigga to jail for life. Yeah, real shit.
Tuesday evening on Wiley Avenue near Park Heights Avenue. Tonight, police confirming the identity of the officer seen in the video. Robert A. Parks, on the force since 2020. His police powers suspended now on administrative duty as an internal affairs investigation is underway. Police Commissioner...
That nigga's been on the force for 5 years. You mean to tell me that's the first time he done this some shit like that? Absolutely not. No, he was too comfortable doing it. That motherfucker do that every shift. Every shift, that nigga do that shit. He's too comfortable. That nigga do that shit like it was nothing. No care at all. God damn it.
Richard Worley Thursday on the behavior of one of his officers.
It is not what we want our officers doing. It is definitely not what we've been training them to do. And unfortunately, one bad incident like this sets you back months and years to all the progress that we've made.
Brown said it all started after the officers saw him and his friends standing on the block. They were told to move on. Brown said they did, but then the officer returned.
2 minutes later, he pulled straight back up. Me and my man's walking. He straight asked my man, he like, yeah, come here. But he never said why, though.
According to initial reports,
yeah, individual wanted for a warrant. You got away.
The man seen in the video was wanted for an outstanding warrant. On the phone with Brown.
Yo, Lady T, you got a point. I guarantee his body cam was off. His body cam was probably off. It probably was off. Now, we got the footage. I guarantee you his body cam probably was off. He gonna say it wasn't working or some kind of shit. They always got some kind of excuse. Come on with it, man. Yo, absolutely right.
At one point, he says he had a failure to appear in court for driving without a license. Meantime, the investigation of the officer.
All he did was get suspended. No, I think he should be fired. Like, shouldn't be able to come back or nothing.
Well, Brown called the man in the video with me. He says he's banged up a bit with a knee injury. Meantime, that crash ended with the officer slamming into the backyard fence of an elderly woman's home. She told me she's already received the paperwork from the city for repairs.
Hell of a story. What if I told
Then you gonna slam the car in the back of some old lady house? Holy shit, nigga. Suspension. Fire that nigga. That nigga gonna cost you too much money, goddammit. You know what I mean? What the fuck are we talking about? Suspension. And then they suspend niggas and pay them. That's a vacation. Yeah. If you are going to suspend me with pay, nigga, that's a vacation. I mean, I did well. You know what I mean? I don't get it. We got a whole nother motherfucking story, man. All right, yo, this one here, this is a serious story. A dad and his son accused of robbing a bank they were nowhere near. I swear to God, I can't make it up.
you that a black father and son, they were held at gunpoint after a false bank robbery tip. It was extreme. It is in the state of Florida. Here's the video.
Fingers. Put my fingers.
11:11 is the time we got the call. So I'm gonna say between 10:50-ish.
Put it up for a man. This story is going to make your blood boil. I have more information. In Florida, Albert Jackson Jr. on the right was detained at gunpoint in 2021 with his 14-year-old son on the left after he was falsely accused of robbing a whole bank.
Yo, listen. My son is 15. That's like my son next year. And I don't want to bring my son, hey, buddy, we going to rob a whole bank. Come on. Are you lost your mind? Nigga, come on, man. White folks don't even do shit like that, my nigga. Come on, man. Come on, nigga. His whole son to rob a whole bank? God damn.
He was arrested after trying to show video of the unlawful detainment to the Escambia County commissioners last month. Did you hear me? Last month, he had evidence to exonerate. He was arrested for trying to provide that evidence. Jackson and his then 14-year-old son were on the roof of their house making minor repairs August 10th, 2021, when they heard sirens. The sirens were headed to the bank robbery taking place less than a mile from their home. But they knew none of that at the time. But for some reason, one of his neighbors, Paula Thompson Rapp, told another neighbor, George Guttry III, that he likely robbed the bank, despite him having been on the damn roof with his son.
So you see what I'm talking about? Nosy ass, lame ass neighbors. Okay? Because he's a nigga. I don't like to play the race card. But take this in. I'm on the roof with my son. All right? Doing some roofing shit. We hear the sirens. We don't know what the fuck's going on. These son of a bitches, they gonna call the police and say, hey, I think he did it. The fuck are we talking about, man? Is that easy to send niggas to jail? Yo, bro, if it's that easy to send niggas to jail, I mean, it's hunting season on niggas. I thought I know. God damn.
While the robbery was actually happening. So good old Rapp then called the county sheriff's office, telling them, quote, I have a picture of someone I think could be the bank robbery suspect, end quote. That's according to the lawsuit he filed against both neighbors, accusing them of slander, libel, negligent and false reporting to law enforcement, as well as civil conspiracy. According to the lawsuit, the defendant, Rap, published a picture of me, my wife, and my son to Deputy Nathaniel Weller, implying that plaintiff was the armed bank robber that committed the armed robbery of the Warrington Bank. The picture was taken on March 27, 2019 at 7:32 p.m. The picture does not depict anyone matching the description of the armed bank robbery suspect. So remember the years.
How the fuck are you gonna give the police a picture of me from a year before the fucking crime? Every goddamn police officer that was on that car, on that beat should have known that this shit don't make no fucking sense. Nigga, we're taking a picture now. So basically we saying that a nigga took a picture from a year ago before the crime, and that's what you gonna use to pin on me? Goddamn it, these motherfuckers. Yo, what we say? The police are stupid too. They stupid as fuck. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Oh, nigga, I'm frozen. Hold on, let me get this shit back. I don't know what the fuck happened to my goddamn. Hold on, Lady T, I'm about to get to that comment. Hold on a second, cuz. A monitor just went, I don't know what the fuck the nigga did. Hold on a second, we're gonna get this motherfucker right back. Hold on. Hold on, let me get this monitor right back in. Put this bad boy in. All right, let's go back to my camera, and then I'm gonna hit up that what you just said, Lady T, because the police is stupid as fuck. I don't understand what the police doing. Hold on. Hold up, let me get this camera to pop in. Y'all give me a second this morning. One more adjustment, and we gonna get this thing right back in track. All right, what we got here? Okay, I'm back on track. Lady T, what we say? The police are so stupid. They didn't put the pieces together at the time the call came in. They didn't put the pieces together at all. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking. Now, them niggas did not put the pieces of the pie together. They just went hunting season on niggas. You know what I mean? And I don't get it, man. I don't understand. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all this morning. We 1 subscriber away from 2K. Let's get it in, man. I'm trying to come off this chat and see 2K. All right, let's go.
The dates. This picture was taken in 2019. Robbery happened in 2021. All right. So Rap has since passed away. Okay. But her estate is now the defendant in his lawsuit along with Guthrie, whose son is married to Rap's daughter. Family affair. Jackson, who had no previous history with either neighbor, was unaware he was being falsely accused of robbing the bank as he drove his son fishing 3 hours after hearing the siren. After finishing the work on the roof, but a deputy pulled in front of him, forcing him to slam on his brakes, and within seconds, multiple deputies were pulling him out the car. The father and son each spent about an hour handcuffed in the back of separate patrol cars before they were released. After the deputy realized, guess what, guys? They're not involved in any bank robbery, the claim state. Jackson said he spent the next few hours trying to obtain evidence and information from the county sheriff's office. He's trying to defend himself and his son. When he finally...
Lady T, you're on the ball this morning. What we say? They heard description of a black man and automatically jumped up. They heard black man and went to work. That's all they need to hear. They heard Negro, bank, oh, that's it. That's it. They didn't take in the fact you got a 16-year-old with you. No, he's a Negro. That's it. That's all they heard.
Obtained the video, he wanted to show it to the county commission to show them what had taken place. But not only did they not appear interested in viewing it, he ended up arrested on another questionable charge of battery and resisting arrest without violence, which he is confident he will beat, which would then allow him to write and file another lawsuit. Here it is.
Yes. Before we get to that, we got a comment. The excuse is always you match the description of the suspect we were looking for. We hear that all the time now. You know what I mean? Shut up, because we're all black. People don't look the same. And shut up, it's true though. We all don't look the same. But we all fit the description though. I don't understand. You know what I mean? The description could have been a nigga walking down the street in high heels. You're wearing fucking sneakers. The nigga, they still taking in. I don't know. Nigga, they fucked up. It's a different time. So take this in now. The brother he wants to show, and he's got the footage to prove himself that nigga, this is a lie. And look what happened. They don't even want the nigga to show the evidence.
You can
play
what I mean? It's information. Excuse me. You can play it. Thank you.
Sir.
Stand.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Jackson, please,
Sir, I need
let's
to
be
screen this
respectful.
first.
No,
Sir.
you can play it. It was given to me by the Escambia County Sheriff's Office.
sir,
You can
please
play
don't
it.
touch me.
This is my 14 years.
Hey, Mr.
I was accused
Mr. Jackson.
Bank robbery.
Mr. Jackson, you do not touch a staff employee, period. You have no right to touch a fellow employee. Control yourself.
I have a right to speak, and I have a right to show this information.
Sir, I just
You
need
don't
to-
have a you don't have a
You
right
can
to
speak.
started.
We will let you speak, but I don't know what you got on there. I don't know what's going on. I'm more than welcome to give you your 2 minutes, but what is the issue, Casey?
I just don't know what the contents of this video are, and we are live streaming, so I need to make sure it's not anything graphic. The title of the video is Caleb Torture.
Allison, I need guidance.
We have an FCC license, and you do have some obligation to make sure, to the extent reasonably possible, that we don't display obscene or other inappropriate, illegal material.
Well, before me, why wouldn't we just, if we...
Lady, this is not gonna bring some shit to the fucking court that's gonna show somebody's head being decapitated or some shit. Come on, man. What are we talking about? You just had his whole son in a fucking handcuff for the damn near for 3 hours. The nigga's 16. Yo, shit. Yo.
see that, then let's speak it.
Yeah, okay. Let me actually take a seat. I'll let her look at it. And the good point. Okay, Laura Begras come on up. Boy, this is, you never know what to expect.
All right. Okay. Sit back and relax. We got a little comedy. All right? Okay? I have to get serious for a little bit. But now we got a little comedy. Katt Williams. They were funny Katt Williams. You know what I mean? He got some shit to say about the boy that did it. And I thought it was funny as fuck. Because he's talking some truth. I mean, he's talking some facts.
He just gave P. Diddy 4 years. Say that again. For taking 27 asses. 4 years. Meanwhile, they tried to give me 4 years for 2 blunts I had no intention of smoking in the first place. Same 4 years. They don't give a f. Being an ass-taking devil worshiper is not against the law. They put that man on a whole RICO because they thought he was trafficking vagina. They said, bring out the 9 prostitutes. 9 niggas walked out there. That ain't even get the law. Go on and get yourself. That man liked penises so much as his punishment, they sent him to the place with the most penises.
Right. It's not a punishment, is what he's saying. That ain't no punishment.
So I ain't finna say.
Yo, I'm telling you, Diddy is happy as fuck in prison. Oh my God. Night yesterday morning said, this nigga, they said that nigga to 4 dicks. You know what I mean? That's where you want to be.
That's a good point.
Because Hollywood too strong. If they want you to be famous, you finna be famous. They don't give what's wrong with you. Even if you was allegedly riddled with herpes, they'll still have you in Vegas dancing for.
That's stupid. He referring to Usher. Because y'all remember them stories when they were saying Usher had all them had herpes and all that. The stories just disappeared.
All our women coming back from Vegas with 2 bumps on their lip.
Wait, Usher had herpes? Oh shit. I gotta do my research. I didn't know that. The herpes don't go away.
I guess I got to shut up.
Yeah, Katt got to be working on this new special, man. This is too good.
Come on, give me be killed. Keep doing it, Katt. Get him. Just saying, I gotta be quiet. I be rooting for niggas. I be supporting niggas. Sometimes I get tricked. It happens. Like, I thought that Mike Tyson was gonna whoop the out that one young white gentleman. I believe that.
Talking about Tyson versus Jake Paul.
I had a party, invited my ancestors over and everything.
I'm gonna let this clip finish out. We'll get back to Diddy in a second.
Show up.
I thought it was just
I was
entertaining.
confused. I just want to see the beast, the gangster, in the ring again. Mike Tyson. The show hadn't even started. I was already had to put my blunt out for only the third time without the police's presence. I looked up, this nigga had his whole ass out in the dressing room. Wait a minute! I said pay-per-view, not only fans.
Cat funny,
I
man.
had my permission to show me that. Is Mike do?
That's funny.
But I had put money on it. So I couldn't abandon it. I rationalized for that nigga. I said, I know he ain't finna lose with his ass out. Boy, was I wrong.
I want to talk about. Hold on. What we say? Remember that story with the big girl accusing Usher of giving her all kind of diseases? It went away so fast because the girl was trying to get paid. I didn't even know about that shit. I had Lady T. I had no idea. I might have to go. I might have to go look for that. I might have to Google. I got to Google today. All right, yo. Salute to everybody watching right now. If you're watching right now, you're 100% a real one. I send you nothing but love and prayer. You know what I'm saying? I hope your family's good. I hope your health is straight and your finances even better. All right, the last topic of the day. Tia Mowry, is that her name? Mowry? Yeah. All I know is she's from Sister Sister. In my time, it's Tia from Sister Sister now. You hear me? Go home, Roger. That's what I remember. Okay? She done lost the man. She done lost the man.
Tia Mowry. Tia Mowry has gone viral a couple of days ago for some sort of video she did. She did what they're calling a steamy video. Let me show y'all the captions here. This is her. She's trying. Let me tell y'all something. She is still trying. You know, at 47, to show y'all that she can be just as hot as any other woman on social media. So she's doing this video that has gone viral, and I believe that she's doing.
Yeah, that's cool enough. But you left the whole marriage to go look for attention. You know what I mean? A nigga who wasn't cheating on you. He wasn't busting your ass. Doing everything right. Only for you to turn around and be doing this shit. I don't understand, man. I don't get it. I
doing
don't
this for
get
a couple of different reasons. One, she's still trying to make Corey jealous because Corey still hasn't come back to her, hasn't begged to get back with her yet. And she's still on the hunt for, you know, to replace him after getting divorced, almost 2 years ago? See, this is what happens when a woman thinks that she's better off without her husband, when she feels like she doesn't need to be married anymore. She's out here searching.
Nah, if it's a bad husband, yeah. If it's a bad husband, go ahead and leave. Do what you got to do. This is a prime example. If you're leaving thinking that you're better than the situation that you got, you don't appreciate the nigga you have, and you got a good nigga. You got a good nigga already, and then you're going to leave a good nigga. What do you think will happen? You're going to find out the world is a bunch of players. What you going to find out? You're going to find out there's a lot of players out here.
For something that isn't there in order to get attention online. This is the trap that she's fell into, like most of these women do, because a lot of these, because Tia, she's been trying, and it's just not been working. You know, Tia wants thirst. She wants men to make suggestive comments to her, my opinion, because why else would she do a video like this?
Look at this shit. Go home, Tia. Where's Roger when you need him? Huh? Where's Roger? There's a time Roger got to come and say, go home, Tia. That's all I'd say. What are you doing? Huh? Who are you looking for?
So show a little bit of it. Look, if y'all want to see it, y'all can go to her TikTok page. This isn't funny to her because this is her life. This is where she's at. She got divorced from Corey, and she still has not been able to find someone to replace him. Because I know y'all gonna say, "Well, she's not trying to do a BS." Yes, she is. Why would she divorce him then?
She's trying to find somebody to replace Corey. Corey was a good old-fashioned house nigga. Did everything right. Right by the books. You know what I mean? He didn't make the rules. He just followed them. That's all he did. That nigga she divorced that nigga so fast like she was the shit. Now you out here on beaches and shit looking like, I don't understand what you're doing. I don't know. You know what I mean? I guarantee you Corey got a woman though. You know what I mean? Corey good. I mean, you on the other hand, lady. You know what I mean? You gotta appreciate what you got. It goes both sides. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. You know what I'm talking about? Tomorrow, we back at it. You know what I'm talking about? It's a Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Salute to everybody that watched. Same time, actually, no, tomorrow's Friday. 12 p.m. is the noon show. All right? So we're going to get the afternoon market. 12 p.m. is the noon show tomorrow. We got a bunch of stuff to get into. Salute to everybody that's watching. I appreciate y'all. I send y'all nothing but love. Lady T, salute to you for popping in today. Shout out to everybody that popped in the poll. 100% industry payback for Drake. That's the situation. Wack 100 spoke. Yo, the nigga, the roosters are coming home to roost. Is that the same? The roosters are coming home to roost? I don't know, but the roosters are coming. That's what the roosters are coming. All right, they coming for Drake. Nigga should have left the box and shit alone. He should have left it alone. Should have left that shit alone. You dig? But all love to everybody, man, wherever you are in the world. Nothing but love. And as always, play on, player. Play on.